Hello gang, welcome back to Fixall. I'm so excited to be back here. We just finished up out at sea on ships at sea, and we'll go back there at some point, but Gary's followed me over here. Gary and I and Rachel will be working on the farm again here at Fixall. We were going to be flipping houses, but we're going to hold off on that, and we're going to be farming again, which I'm super excited about. I've been busy in the background a lot lately, but excited to get back into this. Good. We're going to need that today. We're going to need this baler. Last time out, we left our grass tethered, and we need to roll it up because we're trying to make hay. Make hay while the sun shines, and it's literally sun shining at the moment. So let's just check where we're at with things, because it has been a little bit. Right, the cows have got slurry. I mean, they produce slurry. They've got straw. They got plenty of food at the moment, and they probably won't make milk because we're not really giving them silage or anything. So that's why we're making the hay bales. We're doing a cut now to make the hay bales. Then what we're actually going to do... Actually, that church is noisy. Then what we're going to do is, once we've picked up this... picked up these bales today, we're actually going to rip up the meadow that we've got out there, and we're going to replant the grass so it's actually a better product of grass. So let's say at the moment our grass is like this, or that we just cut on the opposite side of the field over there, and so we're going to actually tear it out, which is okay because it will remulch back in the ground for us. And then we're going to replant it with much fresher, a more viable product of grass. So we're just producing something better, and we've got this sitting here ready to go as well. So let's switch this on. Brilliant. Because we're going to head over and ted up everything right now and get this done. Right, so if you remember, this is the grass that we planted in last time out. We took down a heap of trees, we leveled off the ground a little bit, and we replanted this area to extend the field. Well, this is what we mowed as well last time. This is the sort of meadowed field that we had that looks a lot like this. It's exactly like this, to be honest. It's just we didn't mow this bit because of the stump that's stuck on the ground. So the plan will be we're going to actually pick up all this this loose, well, what's it now, hay, and bale it up, and then we're going to bring the cultivator down to the plow. I might plow it in. Yeah, I'll plow it in. And then we'll go ahead and pretty much replant it with this to bring it into line. And that way it gives us a better product to be feeding our cattle. And probably for selling as well, which will make a big difference. Alright, so I've got to be honest, I have missed, I've just missed playing this game, and I've missed this series and this map. I was really enjoying it. So I'm excited to be back here. And what have we got today else? Well, we'll get into this. We'll see how far of this we're going to get. I want to try and get all this done in today's episode. And then at the same time... Hello, dear. I want to be... we've got the other little field that we brought over, that we bought, that we had the silage pit on. We sold the silage pit off last time out as well. And so we're going to need to get back over there and clean up that field, and potentially, because I don't think we'll leave it grass. What we'll do is, because we've got a little field over there of, I think that we plant soybeans or wheat or something. I might put more wheat in the ground. We're gonna have to go over and just check the quality of that produce as well, anyway, to see if it needs to have any fertilizer, or if it needs any lime or anything. So we're gonna have to check that, basically. And I can't. Just finish it to there, and then we'll do some up and backs. Oh. And then, so it's got a grass bit there, so we might mow that and just take what we can. And then, basically, I'm going to have to cut in a field over there as well. And when I do that, then we'll have like two mini fields sort of together. Can't imagine this job taking too long. I do remember that our baler does take an age to get everything baled. It is a slow baler, so look, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to suck it up and do it. But we need to get this grass replanted and put back in the ground so we can get it grown, so we can start fermenting some silage. So we're really a few months away from getting any sort of silage in the cows anyway. But it's okay because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I stated last time out, the cattle's they're not fully grown yet, so they won't be producing milk anyway. So the best thing we can do is just keep feeding them the grass they need, and we'll switch their food over to silage once we start making it. We've got a little silage mixer there, so we should be okay. Things are on track. Things are looking pretty good for what we need to do. And the chickens, well, they're just the chickens. We've got the apple trees as well, so that's good. And yeah, I think now is as good a time as any to put our first sort of time lapse. First fresh time lapse back in the game. Back on it. And I'm going to try and get as much as I can done in this. I'll probably finish this. We'll go over, hook up the baler, and get all the baling done. And then we'll come back and talk about and see how my skills are, because I'll be quite rusty picking up bales. Oh boy, I just thought about it. I'm going to have to go and pick up the bales and put them on the trailer, and we know how much of a struggle that part of the of things are for me. So prepare yourself. That is called, I think, pinpoint accuracy with the amount of hay we had on the ground, and how much we needed to make maximum bales, maximum yield for maximum bales. All right, go drop this off. You can turn that off now too, I think. Very noisy. All right, brilliant. And then we're just going to, I think we're going to have to bring the trailer over with the John Deere. We're going to have to, because we don't have the front loader on this, no. I wonder if we should see if we can put a front loader on this tractor. Might be a little bit better, but I'll bring over the Massey anyway, because we're going to have to use that. It does have the front loader on it. we'll put this way up here. I will have to get this baler out and give it a re-clean and a grease up. There's a little workshop. Oh, the mower's in there at the moment. I must have been doing some work to the blades on it or cleaning them up or something. Oh, this just squeaks in here. I tell you what, you wouldn't want a bigger tractor or setup to try and reverse in there. I mean, we could shoot up that way and reverse back, but yeah, that's it's a very tight little hollow area. I like it though. I'm a fan of it. Right, so we'll drop that there. We'll have to go pick. Oh, yep. We'll have to go pick up the trailer. Now I believe it should be parked out here because this is where we were putting the trailers last time out. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna have to get out of here. Just see where our trailers are. Okay, I know the harvester's in here. And the header. Okay. No trailer in there. Ah, the trailer's in the... I know where it is. We left it in the barn. I'll see you soon. See you soon, Massey harvester. We're going to have to do some field work out there. No doubt that crop is going to be ready in the next couple of months or so, I think. Yes, the trailer is in here, Ham. Okay, so we'll just open up these doors. Ah, there it is. We've still got a bale on it. Okay. See if we can get this off. Now, first bale. First bit of bale work. Get this one off. Okay. I tell you what, we picked one bale up. Ooh-wee. You know what? I'm just going to plonk that down at that height. Let's put the handbrake on there. We're going to actually pull the trailer out of the way right now. Now, I'm just probably thinking we'll put the hay bales up in the hay loft upstairs. Okay. I really need to get Gary over here helping me driving one of these tractors for us. But for the moment, I'll just plop that there to come back and get it. In the meantime, I don't think I can give these guys any more food, but what I will do is I will just sit it down on their feeding area for the time being. Oh, there we go. No, they took it. They took it all. Right. Go out this way. Okay, just spread those tines apart. Unfortunately, I think because of the size of this Massey Ferguson, I don't think we can get 2 bales at a time. So individually stacking can be quite slow. Alright, we can just pick 2 up. However, I'm not too sure it's a brilliant idea. We'll see how we go loading these first 2 bales on. Yeah, you can see we're very, very front heavy here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we need a heavier drum on the back, or a heavier weight on the back of this. Alright, can we just pick up gently? I can do this, I just have to be very, very gentle indeed. I'm actually going to go ahead and still put them like there. Easy as does it. There we go. And then I'm just going to simply strap them down as we go. All right. So, hay bale loading. Take 1, action. Okay, we've got a full load there. I'm probably just going to go ahead and take that trailer as it is and just park it up in the hayloft potentially. That way, I'll take these furthest ones first. I'll put these two together. That way it's ready to go to bring down. I don't have to keep loading it up, but I might unload it. I'll see how I go. Because I'm probably just going to pick these up with the forks and drive the rest of them over into the hayloft. And we'll do that now. We'll just go over with this tractor and we'll have a look at that now. And just see where we can actually store these in the hayloft, because I don't think I've used the hayloft much yet. So we'll get these on here. Go for a drive over to the barn. Oh, a bit crooky, but that's okay. Bring it down low. We want to get a low center of gravity. Not too low that we're going to clip the bridge or anything on the way over. Oh yeah. It flies along this little Massey Ferguson, I've got to say. We do have 31,000 in the bank. We are saving for more property though, remember, and potentially more tractors. Speaking of, there's supposed to be, I'm hearing, a sale at the shop soon where they're going to have a whole selection of gear, tractors, implements, and so forth out the front of the store. And they're going to be on display, and we can go up and have a look, and we can put a bid in and put an offer on what we think we can, well, basically a bit like an auction, but a sort of open air auction where you can go up and just sort of say, oh, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for that tractor. And they'll be like, $1,000, mate, that tractor's worth 100,000. So, yeah, watch out, chickies. Yeah. So we'll go and have a look at that when the sale comes up. No doubt we'll get there'll be a notification up in the paper, or it'll be online, or the posters will be up around town anyway. So we'll go and have a look at that when we can. All right, so up the hayloft we go. We might be struggling here. Let's see if we can get a run up. There we go. Come on, Massey. We get a little bit scrapey on the drum at the bottom of the road there. Oh, but gee whiz. Come on, girl. You can do it. Right. Good. Gosh, that was tough looking. All right, well, we'll put the first lot up in here, I think. We'll just, may as well chuck them in here. Go there. No. Cam, you want to put them there. Why am I struggling so much? I'm just rusty. That's why I'm struggling so much. Also, the sensitivity on the, I've got to say, the sensitivity on the front loader is really like sensitive. So it's like out of control almost. So that plus my rustiness is making things a heck of a lot harder. Alright, so that is all of the bales off the field. I might go ahead and get these ones unloaded. So what I'll do is I'll probably reverse this trailer up into the hayloft and pluck them off with the Massey Ferguson. I won't do any time lapse or anything, but we will back up and we'll have a look at our surroundings to see how we can get about doing this the best possible way. And hopefully, I'm going to just run out here, not try and hit the chickens into the crop. Oh, I think we just destroyed a little bit of crop, but that's okay. We can sacrifice a little bit as long as we're not sacrificing chickens. All right. Ooh, reversing up here is going to be interesting. The trouble is, it's a very steep drive, and you've got to be perfect going up here. Otherwise, we're going to clip an edge and we're going to get stuck. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Pluck another. All right. Hey. That's what I like to say. Right. Don't go down there. I might swing in here like this. Sorry about the rafters getting in. We're packed to the rafters in here. That used to be a TV show here in Australia, by the way. Packed to the rafters. I might then just back you up like that. Hey, look at that. All right, I'm just going to switch you off. Now, the trouble is if I pluck these off badly, they're going to go rolling down the hill, aren't they? So I just have to be careful. I'll just do it periodically, and we'll just be careful about this and do it one at a time. Right, so we'll just be very careful. I think what I'll do is I'll bring the tines right in. Yep. And we'll try and do this just one at a time at the moment, I think. We might have to do it from first person as well. Just with the rafters getting the camera and the rafters. Nice and easy. There we go. Yep, first one's off. And now a heap more to do. Alright, so I won't time lapse this. I'll just get this done. And I'll meet you back here when we're pretty much done. Alright, last couple. Oh, yep. Just, there we go. Also, can I just pick that up? Good. I must have dropped the old oil drum there. It was running a bit low. Now I've managed to stack these up. See how we go with the last one. Do you watch the last ones will topple the castle? Alright, down we go. Back a bit, down. Don't you topple the castle now, Ham. And bang! There we go. A job well done. Now, I'll go ahead. Oh, don't. Trouble is, we don't want to fall down this hayloft. I don't know how secure this is. Nice big strong beams on it, though, I think. Look, the Massey can probably live here for the moment. Yes, we're going to have to put the plough on now anyway and get that sort of sorted. Right, you can park there. That'll be better. That'll give me plenty of room to maneuver now. Yeah, so the trailer looks like it jackknives and kicks up on itself. It's okay. We'll get this put downstairs. Put the plough on. Go over and start dragging that field. And then we've got to plant it. Right, so crack on with more. Let's get this done as quick as we can. Right, trailer's in there. Nice. Right, now. I had a plough here somewhere, did I not? Or was it a cultivator I was using? There's the tedder. That's not that. Oh, I need that seeder, so I will need to move that actually. That there is not going to work. Alright, so I don't know how good this is going to be, but I've got the cultivator out, and I'm just going to try and tear up the grass that's there with the cultivator. And just see if we can plant over the top of it. And maybe we might still get some weeds. I don't know how the grass will take with this. I've never done it with the cultivator before, so it's all news to me. It's either that or we have to go out and purchase or lease a plow. Now the trouble is, our tractor is not exactly rated for using many plows. In fact, there's not many plows that we can use with a good working width. for us. So I'd either have to buy a small cruddy one that I don't really want, that we're going to struggle to pull anyway, or I have to lease one, and that could be a waste of money as well. So first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go around and see if the cultivation works with the grass field. We'll get it replanted, and hopefully that means that it can work. Don't worry about the edges there. That's just, the edges aren't part of the field. What you're seeing plowed here is actually part of the field. Now if we have a look at it, it says crop type grass. I don't know. Well, this is going to be interesting. I want to see how it grows back. I'm going to see if we're going to need to replant it as well, because generally when you cultivate, you have to replant. So I guess there's nothing to do except for just try and tear this up. We're going to have to almost go into time lapse number 3 here, are we? Yeah, we are. First episode back. Well, we're going to have to do... we're going to have to cultivate this and plant it in a time lapse anyway, just to see how it goes. But I'll probably bring you back just to have a quick discussion before we go ahead and replant it. And I'll bring you back just so we can look at the planting together. Really need to find the edge over there, by the way. But yeah, so... I don't know how this is going to work. If you do know, let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this before. That's the trouble with when you're starting out on these farms. You've got to just use what you can sometimes until one day we can afford to probably put better grass in the ground or use better implements on the grounds. But until then, we're kind of just stuck doing what we're doing. Alright gang, so here we are back here. If we get down close and have a look at this soil, we can actually see that it is like we have ripped the grass out of the ground actually, so it has worked. However, we are growing weeds. We do need fertilizer. It has 50% fertilizer, but we do need to weed it apparently. Now we're gonna have to just see. I could have thrown some lime on the deck as well. I don't want to throw any lime on the deck. I don't want to throw any other fertilizer on the deck because I'm potentially, what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant this up today, and in fact if it grows and we don't get weeds through it, then fine. I'll lime it up and I can fertilize it and everything will be good. But if not, I potentially, and this is why I'm in sort of two minds at the moment, of just planting some of the crop in to see how it grows back. And now I'm not desperate for the grass at the moment, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I will just leave it at that. Maybe I will just leave it at that, and we'll let this patch grow, and we'll see, because this field will grow weeds in it again though as well. That's the other trouble. But I want to see if the grass grows weeds through it down at this end, and then what I'm going to do, if that's the case, we're going to have to invest in a plow, or I might have to lease a tractor. And I might have to lease a plow that can do it. And we might just have to burr through the job really quickly with some leased implements, because my tractors won't do it. I can't pull a plow with these tractors. I might be able to pull one with this one, but it would be a very slow, arduous task. So I'm going to leave that there, because we are at the end of the day anyway. It is almost 5 o'clock. I don't want to do too much more planting. I will go ahead. These parts in here I will just plant up, because they're kind of just, it's crud grass that I can't do much with anyway. I'll go ahead and sort of reconstitute the grass in this area. But yeah, I think what I'll do, I've done the borders, but I'm not going to plant it all, because I'm potentially going to, I'm in two minds. I think I want to rip it up and do it properly the first time, but I do want to just see if it does work. And if it does work, I'll just I'll redress the soil with the cultivator. Any weeds that are in it, I'll just redress it with the cultivator, and then we can throw some lime down on top, and then I'll go ahead and replant it. But yeah, so think of that end patch down the end there as literally just a testing area for our cultivated grass. As I said, I've never cultivated grass before, so I don't know what the outcome is. And the only way to know is by doing. Okay, and if anyone does know, please let me know in the comment down below, in the comment section down below, or on the side, or wherever YouTube's put your comment section these days. Chuck a comment in just to let me know if you've cultivated your grass fields and then you've replanted them on top. Now, generally, if you cultivate this grass field and then you put down another crop on top, yes, you're going to get weeds through your wheat or your soybeans or something like that. But grass on top of grass, I don't know. But that's it for today, gang. It's good to be back on the farm. Prepare yourself for many, many more episodes to come up until the new FS25, when we're going to be doing the new FS25 game. Until then, we're going to be on Fixel, hanging out, and I've been enjoying this map. I love this map. It's really beautiful. And if you've got a chance and you're looking for a really great map to play on, I couldn't recommend this one anymore. I think it's just perfect. It's perfect for smaller tractors and for using older machinery too. Hey cows, I'm just going to sit this down in here with you all. Sorry about the noise, cows. We will shut the barn up for the day. It's quite cool, so the cows want to wander in and out, they can. Otherwise, keep them nice and cozy inside their little, wow, inside their barn. We did a lot of work today, which I'm really happy about. We got a lot of that done. Yeah, as I said, we can go and get a plow. It's going to take me a full episode to plow it with the small plow, though. That's the trouble. So if I can avoid that, I will. We do have money. I could lease a bigger tractor and a bigger plow, so we can always do that. If I can potentially call around the other farm areas, maybe someone needs some plowing done on their fields. And if that's the case, then I can probably make a couple of grand here and there. Why am I not shutting doors? I swear I'm keep going to shut these doors and they're not shutting. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so I might go ahead and lease that and see if I can pick up a job which will cover the cost of the leasing. And that'll be worth it then. Don't let me forget that the Massey's up here. But super happy with all our hay bales. They're ready to go for when we do get some silage. And we're going to have to fill up that pit again. And then we can go ahead and we can start producing TMR for these cattle, which is actually really, really good. Here's our slurry pit just here. Where we pull from. You right, cows? All right? Good to see you again. It's good to be back. All right, stay safe wherever you are. Please, like I said, drop a comment down below or to the side, wherever YouTube's put it, to let me know if you have any idea about the cultivation of grass. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. Get out of here.